We opened the center because my youngest daughter, Katie, was diagnosed with ADHD, receptive expressive language delays, and sensory integration disorder. And so she had accommodations to help her stay on task, to help her with reading issues, because those are real struggles for her. So she was able to sit at the front of the class or do her work in a quiet area where she wasn't distracted, or have more time to complete her work, or would have things read to her as well. So we initially appreciated this because it made school easier for Katie. But the more that we got into it, we quickly realized that these strategies weren't actually addressing Katie's struggles, like to stay on task or to read. They were working around them. So this is typically what IEPs do. If a child does have lower cognitive skills like attention or processing, memory, reasoning, teachers struggle then to teach them at the same level other students are learning in the classroom, right? And so the example then, what they do often is accommodations are creating an environment that they can better succeed in, or often even giving them less work to do. We didn't want to lower expectations for Katie. We wanted her to be able to stay at grade level and meet the expectations at that grade level. So why is this important? It's important because if you consistently accommodate your child, they're not going to develop the skills they need. And ultimately, these skills like memory and attention are skills they're going to need in grade levels as they advance academically, but ultimately in life. For example, if your child struggles with math facts because they have low memory, well, an IEP might give them use a calculator. Well, if they use a calculator, they're not going to memorize the math facts. Or if they struggle with attention and often get off task, a common strategy is to give them mental breaks all day. Well, if you do that, they're not going to develop sustained attention. So accommodations, they can be helpful, but you need to keep in mind that they're a short-term band-aid to help your child get through this period of time easier and maintain their confidence. However, the ultimate goal should not be to stay on accommodations long-term. It should be to build their skills so that they can keep up. After all, like, we don't get an IEP in life. We have to be able to succeed in the workforce.